Thank you very much for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to start the WWF Japan and Japan Renewable Energy Foundation sponsored international conference on Beyond London onward toward more sustainable Olympics in Tokyo, which is supported by the Environment Ministry for the Environment. I'll be serving as moderator. I'm a leader of the Climate Change Energy Project. My name is Ono. My name is Masako Ono. On behalf of the sponsors, we'd like to ask Mr. Ryuji Tsutsui, Secretary General of WWF Japan, to give opening remarks. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank you very much for coming despite the cold weather. I've seen many wearing coats. It's become cold again. We'd like, indeed, very grateful that you have come despite the inclement weather. As one of the sponsoring organizations, we look forward to your participation in our discussions. And we hope that there'll be a determination to go beyond London. My name is CEO. My name is Ryuji Tsutsui, CEO of WWF Japan. We decided between Japan Renewable Energy Foundation and the WWF to sponsor this kind of a meeting. We have over 250 persons in attendance today, people from the embassy, people in the government, in academia, and CSR and the PR-related persons in businesses. So we have many attendants, and there are many from the media as well. These stakeholders are exactly the people who we want to have active discussions with. We have scheduled a 3-hour program. We have 2 keynote speeches, and we have special statements by Professor Yamamoto. And then we would like to have a panel discussion thereafter. The main guest is someone who led the success in the London Olympics, Mr. Sean McCarthy, OBE. We had lunch with him today, and we had a nice dialogue. He's a very sincere person, and he has driven the committee meetings in a transparent and fair manner, and I was quite impressed. I hope that in Tokyo as well, we will be able to incorporate many persons' views, and you would encourage that process. The Green Olympic Games are such that itself is a sports event, but there have been Olympic Games which have been representatives of the flow after the war. In 1964, we made an appeal about the peace nation, mass production, mass consumption. That came about, it was a trigger that brought this about afterwards. In 1980, the Moscow Games, and 1984 in Los Angeles, unfortunately, politics intervened in sports. And 5 years from then, we never imagined that the Berlin Wall would come down. 2008 in Beijing, and next year, Rio de Janeiro. These are emerging countries which will be using the event to trigger further growth. And that is how they're hoping to manage the event. Sustainability was the theme that appeared first in 2012. So 2020, how should things be in 2020? I think there are 3 points to be mentioned. Firstly, Professor Komiyama of University of Tokyo, we are advanced nation in terms of the challenges that we are facing. That is what we're faced with in the 21st century, and perhaps this is something that we should propose during the Olympic Games. And the people, as well as governments and NPO, NGOs, and academia, should muster their wisdom so that post the Games legacy and a new society should be considered. Multi-stakeholder constructive dialogue, I think, will be, I hope, will be promoted in this event. And thirdly, we hope that we will leverage our creativity and our very outstanding technology. The Olympic Games should not be a repressive event. It's something that where we should prove that it is enjoyable. I hope that each and every one of you will think about the path forward through this symposium. So let us surpass and go beyond London when we have our event. Thank you very much.